Right, for the last time in 2022, a very good evening and welcome to tonight's installment of Trendz Live. Thank you so much for joining us. Let's get the show started. Here's where we start tonight's show. As 2022 nears its end, we are taking a look at some of the biggest highlights from the year 2022. Radio presenter and DJ Ayanda MVP joins us on Trendz Live for the entertainment industry year in review. Take a look.
She is famously known as Ayanda MVP. So some of you know her. She's a radio DJ or a radio personality. She used to be an MC. Ayanda is joining us today just to reflect on the year 2022 was and some of the things that she's going to be getting up to starting from today and in 2023. Ayanda, welcome to Trendz.
Thank you so much for having me. Finally, I've always wanted to be on the show.
So today we are wrapping up the year 2022, right? Yes. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling, I'm feeling a bit overwhelmed. It's been quite a year, ups and downs, but I'm ready for a brand new year. You know when you feel like you're on this level where you're ready to see what's going to happen and what's to come? Because I think all of us have gone through that dip, especially with the pandemic. And then now, especially in entertainment, we've all come up. So it's very exciting to see what's going to happen in future, especially in 2023.
When you started off the year, man, a lot happened. We lost so many people. But we carried through, we carried on.
A lot of the times we need our own time to find time to actually go through things. And I think everyone had to do that for themselves to find peace in anyone. I mean, it's not just the entertainment industry, but people have just, gone through a lot.
Important events that took place in your life that you like, you know what, I'm grateful for this year. This is what came out of it as Ayanda. Can you share that with us?
Yeah, I got a new bag. I mean, I moved from one radio station to another because I am a radio DJ and that's my profession. Yes, so changing stations now on a drive time show, so I've leveled up more life in. Yes. So I'm feeling good. Yeah, the momentum is going now. So that's the biggest change in my life. And I think that change is also growth in my own career because we all want to make sure we go higher and move forward in our esteemed places.
Let's look at the music. Yes. We saw a lot of artists. Comeback.
KO has done exceptionally well this year. He's actually genuinely been consistent in the industry and he's one of the artists that has maintained consistency for the past at least good 13 years now. So he's also managed to grow his own stable, Skanda World, and also include new artists that he's bringing in. I think with this generation of music right now, something Kabza De Small is also doing and DJ Maphorisa is also doing and Deben Gogo as well. She just got into the industry, but she's already got her own stable called Zigote Records.
5 tracks for you. 2022.
5 tracks.
Your favorite five. Yeah.
I have to, in no order of appearance, obviously. KO would say there, shout out Cuz. Then I'm also going to give it to Uyang Stana with Adiwele. That song just came out so beautifully. Gangane Gangane by Musa Keys and Konke.
Yes.
Absolutely. Yes. Shasha Ungowami and Roy La Vida Loca.
And some of the newcomers that you can think of that have like a great future ahead of them.
Happy Cooper, definitely a good and great example of a newcomer. When she came in, I think she had a standpoint of saying, I'm the girl next door that is your homie, and I also give you the energy on stage. And Deben Gogo herself, she just released her first album, and she's also trailblazing in terms of being the newcomer that just keeps getting better and excelling more and more and more. I want to give it to Focalistic as well. I mean, President Estrada, he took the ball and he went running with it. Toss. Another one. Toss is a newcomer. He actually used to play for Kaizer Chiefs. Or he used to be a soccer player and played maybe for the under team for the Kaizer Chiefs, like the younger team, not the main team. I'm not sure, but I know he was a soccer player before. And then things didn't go well with him when it came to soccer, but he decided to look to music. Fellow T, who's been working with these young artists, with these young vocalists. He's also been doing amazing, and he's actually one of the silent producers in the background when it comes to the hits being made. Mellow and Sleazy, Chipiki Chipi.
Let's not forget Tusombedu. That girl did the most this year, appearing on that historic movie, Woman King.
Tusombedu did really well. Zex Bantwini's also been nominated. He's a Grammy-nominated artist right now, so we're crossing fingers for him come the Grammys.
tonight we are at the Times Square in Pretoria. Yes, it is the block party. It's back. The last time we saw this event was in 2019.
Tonight at Sunbed Arena, it is going down. We are partying. We are partying and saying goodbye to 2022 the best way possible. I mean, the last one happened in 2019, and I had the honor of emceeing the last 2 or 3 previous block parties, and it was awesome. I mean, just seeing the crowd packed up in the venue. It's amazing. And also, you've got shelter, number one, because you know how the South African weather can be.
Yes.
So now you don't have to think about being wet or think about or worry about the weather. But also, you must remember, because it is going to be in a venue, you must wear your best outfits. Come through because you want to snap, want to make sure people show up for what they're going to be looking like, how you're going to be saying deuces to 2022.
That's it from us. This is Trendz Live. Happy New Year, everybody. Bo, 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 bo.
Oh man, great reflections there, bringing 2022 to the home stretch with some of your favorites. Thanks very much for that, Asanda. So all eyes were on Mzansi for the biggest one-on-one street dance competition, and we are talking about the Red Bull Dance Your Style. The event hosted the best street dancers around the world for a shot at winning the ultimate title of being called the best street dancer in the world.
Your official winner of Red Bull Dance Your Style 2022 is
The crowd has voted. The world's best street dancer has been crowned after numerous dance battles all over the globe. Wildcard phenomenon, the D Soraki from Japan, came and left it all on the dance floor to victory.
最嬉しい。なんか so happy. Only so happy.
A wild card is kind of like when you're playing card games and they have that wild card that comes in and shakes the game up, yeah? So us wild cards are kind of like that. We're gonna come in unexpectedly and just shake things up for a little bit, yeah? So we didn't go through the competition from the beginning on up, but towards the end, to give a little bit of a challenge, we're coming in as a wild card and just to shake things up.
In South A, we had bourgeois extraordinaire SB, who came into the world final as a wild card alongside national winners Shani J and Verb, who showcased their unique flavors to whacking and voguing as well as crumping.
For me, it means achievement, you understand? For me, it's a point of achievement, it's a point of me being chosen against the world odds, to battle for the world odds. It's experience. Again, it's very fun. I feel good, I feel awesome at the same time.
Even though South Africa did not take this title, we're certain that the world's dancers have experienced a massive piece of our diverse dance culture.
They enjoyed so much in terms of the exchange and the things that they learned this side, and touring around and seeing Africa somewhere, the first time for them to come into our country. So yeah, they enjoyed the food, they enjoyed the dance inside here. They wanted to learn more of the trending South African moves. Yeah, it was a good exchange, I enjoyed.
Nigeria came through with a lot of heat in the finals with 2 phenomenal dancers that highlighted the best of Afro dance. The runner-up, King Da Vinci, is proud to have reached this far into the competition.
Truth is, I never thought I was going to get to this point. I never ever had it in my imagination that I was going to get here, because, you know, it's my first time ever traveling, battling on a world stage, and I got to the finals. Whoa, it's like a dream come true, you know. Like, for me, this is the kingdom, you know. Real king. Nigeria is on the map now. We're on the map, you know. They told me, yo, you're gonna be the second in the world. I'll be like, I don't know. But being here at this moment, it's like, okay. All this while dancing at home for my mom, for my brothers, for my country, for my state, for my fellow dancers that hype me and give me that push. It's not a waste.
It's been an amazing experience for me, coming all the way from my country to this point, and representing my country with my brother and the whole other people. It's been an amazing experience. I like the people, the weather, and the competition itself. It's been an inspiration to me.
Well, there you have it. If you think you are a Majaivane and can take on the world's best dancers, then you might want to be on the lookout for this one. See you next time.
You're watching Trendz Live. I think we can all agree that whenever we see someone dancing, that is any type of a dance, there's a certain type of envy that comes to us. Maybe those of us with two left feet, right? Now, South African brand Clover Crush, the SABC and dance influencer have collaborated to make a few dreams come true. And of course, our producers are taking the lead and showing you how it's done.
It's New Year's Eve and time to get our groove on. But besides that, perhaps you were thinking of taking dance lessons as part of your resolutions. Either way, we have collaborated with Angelo Mokoninyane, a choreographer that is ready to help ordinary South Africans unlock their talent.
I'm a dance choreographer and I'm a owner of a dance company called Versatile Blenders. I'm a dance choreographer and lead dancer for Costa Teach. Basically, I'm just a dancer and inspiration, you know, and an artist at heart, you know. Yeah, that's basically who I am.
Okay, so let's talk about the Crush. So what are you doing with Crush?
So far, I'm doing a lot of influential work with Crush, you know, and it's really an honor for me because I've been liking the brand a lot. So now actually working with them on a personal level is really good. Basically, I'm just like an influencer and dancer for them. Any content that's entertainment, I put out for them.
Okay, so Angela, I've seen your Instagram and I've seen your TikTok and I've seen your dance moves. I understand you're about to teach me a few moves.
Yeah.
For the festive season, because I can't bust a move, and I really want to be on the dance floor, even if I do something nyana, you know, nothing hectic.
Yeah.
I will have our non-alcoholic mimosas.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that's gonna give me enough kick.
It will give you a young kick. It will, and you won't stumble because it's non-alcoholic. So that's good. That's good.
Okay, so we go to dance, right?
Yes.
You're gonna teach me a few moves because I'm going out tonight, and I need to be able to not be just on the floor or, you know, on the couch or next to the wall.
Yes.
Are you ready to teach me something?
I have something perfect for you. I have something very perfect. Let's make it happen.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's dance.
5 and 6 and 5, 6, and let's go. Boss, upper shoulder, down, here, please, but step with it, it's me, you, but step with it, shoulder, boss.
I hope you guys learned a thing or two because I'm ready for the dance floor, honey. But right now, I'm going back inside to get some more cocktails to quench this thirst. Maybe I will go back to the dance floor later. Let's go. It is December, girl.
It is December, girl. Girl, like it is December. What are you thinking?
You know, so we've just learned a couple of dance moves. Already.
Ready, man.
Already.
Ready in December mood, you know? I'm so ready. I'm in the festive mood, and I loved the dance moves. Honestly, you know, you think I know how to dance, but because they're so simple,
You're so confident. I think Kia has realized her full potential and ready to unlock it in 2023.
Happy New Year!
So now, whiskey and cigar pairing is popularly known as a gentleman's lifestyle, where a group of men occasionally just come together to catch up and enjoy these exquisite tastes. Trendz Live recently visited a whiskey joint in Hyde Park to learn more about the history and culture associated with whiskey.
When the Scottish and Irish monasteries invented this drink over 1,000 years ago, it was mainly because they had run out of grapes to produce more wine, and they turned to fermenting grain mash, which resulted in what we have known today as whiskey. But not all whiskies are the same. Mark Pendlebury from Whiskey Brothers and Company is here to tell us more about the differences.
When it comes to whiskey, there is quite a large assortment and range of styles and flavors, and obviously different countries that produce whiskey. The one thing to understand is whiskey has been around for a very long time. It is not a new drink. It is not only fashionable now. Whiskey has existed in some form or other for hundreds of years, if not even 1,000 years or so. Whiskey is very versatile because it's all about flavor, and there are different flavors that are available in different whiskeys. It means that whiskey can pair really well with different things. The common pairing is often a cigar. People think, oh, whiskey and cigar, and that can work really well. Generally, when you do that, what we encourage you, well, not what we encourage, it's about what you like, but the rule of thumb is to, if you're having a cigar, don't drink a smoky whiskey. I know some people that do like it, and it maybe seems counterintuitive, but when you're drinking, a smoky whiskey, you already have the smoke. So now it can conflict with the smoke of the cigar. So rather drink something that's maybe sherry cask matured. That will be richer, it will be more full-bodied, there'll be more spiciness to it, and that will balance the smoke from the cigar. In addition to just the obvious cigar pairings, whiskey can pair well with food. It pairs really well with kind of smaller, simpler stuff like chocolates, like cheeses, like fruit, even like biltong. And so those are really nice pairings to try. And it's easy. You don't have to make a full dinner to pair your whiskey. Just for your starters or for your snacks, try some biltong with the particular whiskey. Smoky whiskey pairs really well with sushi and with fish dishes. The subtlety of the sushi just seems to do really well with the smokiness of some of the peated Islay scotches. So that's something people can try. But what I'd say is don't overcomplicate it. Try some whiskies, try a few things, and just mix and match and see what works. When it comes to the pricing of whiskey, there's lots of variables. Some of them, and an important one should be quality, but it doesn't mean that if it's the most expensive that it's the highest quality. What it sometimes means is that it's very rare and there aren't many bottles available. You'd assume that it has a quality as well, but it isn't a kind of a one-to-one relationship. So when it comes to the pricing, it is about the brand, it is about how much advertising money they spend, it's about how big they are, how many releases there are. Generally, when products are more expensive, they're either older or they are more limited in their releases. The truth is, if you know much about whiskey, the older whiskey gets, right, it's to do with the maturation in cask, the older it gets, the less there is.
Whether you want to pair your glass of whiskey with a beautifully flavored cigar, a food platter, or nothing at all, you're allowed because everyone has a preference and no one should tell you otherwise.
Thanks for staying with us. The KwaZulu-Natal Sharks Board has employed safety measures. This is along the coastline of the province. This is also to prevent shark incidents and just to ensure safety. The measures include the cleaning and installation of shark nets and drum lines in the ocean. Our Trendz team had first-hand experience of these installations and spoke to the KZN SB about these measures.
Did you know that shark symbolizes power, curiosity, mystery and adventure? Today we are in Durban to explore all these mysteries and of course enjoy the adventure.
And yes, the adventure awaits, but safety comes first. After all, the boat is an educational experience.
Tell us about the safety gears that you guys have put in place.
Shark incidents are rated as one of the biggest mortality when people are coming in for swimming. Basically what you've witnessed now, that's our operational guys. The guys that are coming out to sea early in the mornings to check the nets. So basically our coastline is about 580 kilometers and Sharks Board is protecting roughly at about 310 kilometers. That is covered about 37 swimming areas. So we're starting down in Port Edward on the coastline and then up in the north in Richards Bay. And then we deploy drum lines and shark nets for protecting the bathers. So basically a drum line is sort of like fishing for the sharks that's in the area. Instead for going for the human being that's swimming out at sea. it will get caught in the drumline, and it's got a freedom of movement for giving it a better chances for survival. And then the nets, they're sort of gill nets, so whatever that's going to go to the net, so it's going to get caught, and then sort of when the guy's coming up to check the net, so basically they will release if it's still alive, and then but if it's dead, it goes up to research for more research purposes.
Are you okay?
I'm okay.
Not really, huh?
Not really.
What's going on?
Oh gosh. I think I'm seasick.
Yeah?
Yeah, but I'll be fine.
Thumbs up?
It's a brand new day today. The sun is out. It is nicely warm out here. Yeah, very hectic, but nonetheless, right now it's Marine Education Outlaw.
Before you go to any beach, firstly find out if that particular beach is protected. Look for those signages, and where there aren't any lifeguards, we always advise people not to go and enjoy themselves out there. Never ever go out to sea early in the morning at dawn and late at night at dusk. This is where these animal sharks tend to be very active during those times. Secondly, whenever you are bleeding, never ever try and be out to the sea. Why? Because sharks are very fascinated to a blood smell. Always do swim amongst other people. Should anything happen, you can easily be assisted by anyone next to you. When the water is dirty, is muddy, you are not allowed to go out in that water, especially in the evening, because it is believed that a shark can see 10 times better than we can. So we say to the people, do look for all these precautionary measures I've just mentioned to you. So you go to the sea intact, and you come out of the sea as intact as you went out there.
Right, this is where we leave it for today's installment of Trendz Live. What a year it's been. But look, we look forward to continuing to be your #1 lifestyle and entertainment authority on the show coming this new year. So it wouldn't be a proper ending if we did not bring in our dynamic team of producers that have brought you all the amazing content throughout the year. Wow, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Happy New Year. Bye-bye. Wow, guys.